Reddit ask me anything. I'm a dude who had surgery on a wrong finger. Ask me anything. Back in 9th grade I had broken my index finger. Was at a football, soccer for Americans, practice. Rushed to the hospital because it was looking very weird and I couldn't bend it and the doctor told me I had to go under surgery tomorrow. All good until I woke up from the anesthesia and I felt an overwhelming pain in my middle finger. After the doctor removed the bandages, he realized he performed the surgery on the wrong finger so we had to do it again. I'm no lawyer but that sounds like a lawsuit to me. Also, what did they fix with the finger? How do you not notice this? I was really young so I couldn't really have an opinion on having a lawsuit as my parents had a lot of respect for the doctor and had put the blame on the fact that he was really tired. On the fixing part, that's exactly what I asked him and he said he didn't know. Statement which made the whole situation even more serious and awkward. Oops, did surgery on the wrong finger while I am tired. Oh, and also I don't know what I did to it that's ducked up, haha. Does your finger work properly today? And how is the finger that was actually broken? Yep, it is ducked now that I am 21 and realize it. Ironically, the broken finger is perfectly fine today, but the healthy one, which didn't need surgery, is visibly less mobile than the rest and hurts when I bend it or when I carry heavy stuff. Now that ain't cool. That's definitely a lawsuit and there's no excuse for that crap. I know it ain't cool, but I had no legal right of filing a lawsuit against him at 14 years of age, so if my parents decided not do it, well, we didn't do it. Yeah, your parents are whack. Man, I could make a whole thread about my parents tbh. They are something else to say the least. Now that you're an adult you possibly could still file a lawsuit. Different locations have different statutes of limitations, and some areas have laws that reset the statute when a minor turns 18. Could be worth looking into. I usually like to give the benefit of the doubt to medical professionals, but yeah, that is just gross negligence. How do you not notice you're operating on a finger that isn't broken or damaged? This is usually why surgeons will sign initial the body part they're working on. I'm just surprised nobody in that or in prep noticed. That is exactly what happened, but a day before the surgery, so he thought that that's the part that needed to be fixed. He drew the lines on the other finger, but still doesn't make any sense. If he cut it open and saw that nothing is wrong, why did he even go on with it? Are there any side effects from the surgery? Well, I can only list one negative side effect. The fact that I lost mobility in my used to be healthy finger as I can't bend it very well and it hurts if I lift heavy stuff. So when you give somebody the finger, you really mean it. Good one. That's messed up. Did you ever confront him? My sister had a doctor who herniated multiple discs and they didn't trace it to him until the statute of limitations had passed. She couldn't sue him but she still went in there and made sure he knew he had ducked her over. You should at least make sure he feels badly for being a tired idiot. Doesn't the statute of limitations start when the damage is discovered, not when it is actually inflicted? Theoretically, yeah, but a lawyer told us that we cannot take legal action against him now because too much time has passed. That sucks. Hopefully it hasn't affected you a lot. How often do you notice it these days? Unfortunately, very often as I work out 4 times a week and lifting weights is a lot harder because of it as I feel pain every time I do it. How did the doctor manage to do that? Damn. His statement was as follows. The night when the patient came in, I drew some lines on the other finger so I can explain him how the surgery is going to be. The next day, the lines were still there as I drew them with a powerful marker and I thought I'd drawn them just before the surgery. It still doesn't make any sense because I don't know why he went on with the surgery if he cut open my finger and saw that there is nothing wrong with it. There should have been multiple people confirming the surgical location prior to you going under. When I had my knee surgery, the nurse, anesthesiologist, and surgeon all came in and asked me which knee they're operating on and wrote their initials on that leg. This is 100% negligence on that entire practice. I totally agree with you. But in my country, which is Romania, everything is treated fairly poorly and mistakes are not usually punished, as you can see by my parents not wanting to file a lawsuit. Oh, Romania. Well, that's all you had to say, lol. Yep, no recourse now. Yep. Did he at least apologize? Yes, but words don't really make too much of a difference in this case. What did they do to the finger when they first operated on it? They had put a metallic beam or a small pole, don't really know the exact definition of it, inside the finger so it would hold all the bones together. Of course, they had to remove it afterwards. I'm assuming this was years ago, right? Because hospitals nowadays have safety precautions to stop this from happening. They read back charts to make sure everyone knows what's going on. They might even mark the part of the body with a marker to know what to operate on. Yes, it happened in 2013. I am now 21 years of age and that happened when I was 14. The hospital in my hometown was sued for amputating the wrong leg. Yeah. This should have happened to me as well, but the whole thing was covered really quick as my parents decided not to do anything against it. Did your parents have to pay for both surgeries or just the second one? It's hard to tell what we had to pay for because in Romania, you have to bribe the doctors with some serious cash if you want to be treated fairly nice. So we still paid a lot of money. Can't really tell you how much or if they were for the surgery itself or not. Whoa, that's crazy. I don't have a question, but this reminded me of this. My grandma once had to get her right ovary removed, but they accidentally removed the left one instead. I'm sorry to hear that. I wish you both all the best. How did the surgeon not get something done with him? Like get fired or something? Because it was the first big mistake of his career and there is a concerning lack of surgeons in Romania, so yeah. Have you consulted with a better doctor to see if they can do anything for the finger they messed up? I saw in other comments you said you have limited mobility and pain. Yes, and they recommended me to do more physiotherapy, and I have done a lot, but no visible improvements. I'm getting surgery on my finger soon. You're scaring me. Good luck and don't worry, I'm a very remote case. This almost never happens. I was unlucky enough to be in the wrong place at the wrong time in a very bad country. Well man, have an excellent rest of your life. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.